Hello guys, just a quick video today. I'm here doing a pond visit, McAcoy's pond. Go and check his YouTube channel out. We're just going to have a look at his pond setup and see all his fish. We're here at Mackie's pond. Here's Kyle, and we're just having a bit of a visit to see his pond.
So the unusual achiever. And Vince Twisted One, Adam Bayer. We've got Mark Country Koi achievers in there as well. This is one here. Achiever Signet, normal achiever. Mark Country Koi, and then I've got the Deutsch achiever here. Also Mark Country Koi, you gonna come up? No, he's got camera. Alright. Beautiful though, that Deutsch. I like that one. I like all my achievers, as you know. Yeah, this Ogon lemon arawaki thing here in the middle that Vince gave our lass. Now looking more like a lemon arawaki. The Shisui, first koi I ever brought. Israeli Shisui. Yeah, she's not got a good pattern or anything, but she's got this body size, most definitely, guys. And if you follow my channel, you'll see when I first got her, she was only a little tiddle like this. Now, what, she's 3 or 4 years old she is.
And he'll tell us all about his stuff that he's doing today.
Yeah, well, I'm just going to drop the vortex, clear my bottom 4-inch pipeline, see if we've got any settlement or any crap in there, because we do tend to get a bit of rubbish in the pipeline. So, start off, switch it off, shut the gate valves. Drop me water. Once that gets past here, just check my brushes. Bits of crap on them. I have still got to this purge line. I have got to dig it out of here. So the pipe comes out of here, then the pipe's going to come along here, go through there and down into the drain to the side of that fence. But for now it does its job. I'll shut it off.
So how much would a setup like this cost you then? Because it looks quite...
Hardly nothing, mate, to be quite honest with you. The backy shower was all DIY. I got the tubs off Popsy's koi. So then I've just put a bit of sponge in the top with a filter floss. It's mechanical and bio shower. In the second chamber, all I've got is just sponges.
Right.
Then at the bottom, I have a mixture of oyster shells, K1, K3. I think there's a bit of
just remind us what
ceramic media in there.
What the shells do.
It's oyster shells acts as a polisher.
Right.
So next time I go to the beach, I'll be collecting a load of oyster shells as well to stock
right.
up. When I get the money, these two will be bio, but okay. I will keep the sponge and flossers running the top.
Yeah.
Seems to be working and doing its job. It has done. So yeah, but the vortex cost me 35 quid.
Wow.
Marketplace on Facebook.
Not bad at all.
Come with the with the brushes and that. So
yeah. Yeah, those brushes alone.
The DIY idea for this was of Vince. No cupcake, twisted koi. Just give these a shake. Stick them over there. Like that. Now drop water again. So then this also, I do this once a week, sometimes twice a week, depending, well in the summer, definitely twice a week in the summer when I'm feeding heavy and I'm banging the food in, but over this winter period and whatnot, I've only been having to do this probably once every 2 weeks now, which is pretty good. And, you know, it's a fantastic bit of kit for collecting your bigs and even partly your fines and whatnot with your brushes in it. Then when it goes into your static bed, that does its job. Through the 55 watt SS UV steriliser and then straight over my shower. Now I know people also turn the UVs off in the winter, but this winter, because it's a steriliser as well, I've kept this running all winter. Why? I don't know, but I just have, you know. I'm not saying if there's any benefits from it or whatever, but because it's not just a UV and a steriliser, I was only running it purposely for more of the sterilising side of things, for the water. So when the water passes through, anything in the water or whatnot, obviously it can get sterilised still. But yeah, we'll see this summer. We'll see if we get any mad algae blooms or anything like that, but like the first signs of any algae or anything like that at the minute now, I'll be going on to the Clear Waters blanket solution that I used last season once. And as you can see from my water, I've only used it once. It says to continue using it every 2 weeks, which I didn't do. I just hit it with a one treatment and it seems to have done a fantastic job, to be quite honest with you. In the morning the sun's up, 10 o'clock, and we've got the sun all day. And it sets there, so it's a good little sun trap here as well also, but we'll see if see what crap we can find if there's any at the bottom here. Some good flow.
Oh, that's some flow, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that's just gravity, yeah?
Yeah.
Wow. Because I'm off pumps at the moment, and obviously you think about electric costs, don't you?
Yeah, I've minimised it. I've tried to minimise on my running costs as well. It's all done on a budget, as you know.
Well, I think that's why a lot of people turn off their UVs, isn't it, really? To save money.
Maybe so, yeah. Yeah, you can save £3 Then I'll shut it off there. And as you can see,
yes,
we have got
a lot of fines.
A lot of fines, bigs and crap and what have yous. So then what I do is I leave that spinning and what have you, and that'll settle. And then I'll drop it one more last time. Fill it back up. Job's a good one. Yeah. Straight from the vortex, goes gravity, just full of brushes.
Can we have a look in there?
Yeah, have a look in there if you want. Just brushes and a 10,000 litre pump per hour. 10,000 litre pump.
There's an impressive setup you have here.
It's a nice little. It's doing its job, mate. That's the main thing. I kept it as simple. I knew that I needed something to collect all my bigs and your fines and etc. And I went through, at one point I had a great big load of these set up, but obviously not doing my research properly, it couldn't all go gravity because the garden goes up on a slant, so I'd have had to chop into the garden. And at the end of the day, this concrete base, I had an idea, wanted my filter house here, you see.
Yeah.
I didn't want to go nowhere further out or in because of the kids. I've only got a small garden, so kids have got rest at the garden. So I'm going to fill this up with stone, but I'm not doing that yet. So I've dug through here to purge line to vortex. Like I said, I want to chase the pipe work through onto the path and into the drain on the other side of this fence.
Right.
But at the minute it's just going into the hole. That's why I have to keep stopping and starting. You see, I've dropped it. I have to wait now.
Yeah.
So the water drains soaks into the ground basically there.
Right. So you got no soak away.
No, basically it's a soak away, yeah.
All right.
Under vortex, yeah.
Well, that's good. Yeah.
Basically, yeah, it is, yeah. Acts as a soak away for now, temporary.
Because I did look at the possibility of using a drain that I've got outside my house.
Yes.
But when I looked into the legalities of that, apparently you're not allowed to do that.
No?
No, because it's putting water into the water system that can overflow it and overfill it.
Okay.
Which is a bit of a bummer. So I had to build a mini soakaway myself.
Yeah.
That's the legal way of doing it.
Yeah. Well, this is...
Even though my neighbour sort of plumbed something in from his guttering into his drain.
Yes.
Which, technically speaking, isn't legal.
Right.
But if no one knows about it...
Well, they don't know, don't hurt, as they say.
Yeah.
But
so
yeah, basically, you're right in saying it is a bit of a soakaway, because the hardcore that I chopped out, the kids chopped out, there is a bit of hardcore that I put in from there, around that side to there. Obviously, I've not done this side because this is where the purge is. Yeah. But underneath this concrete here, I've dug out underneath here.
Yeah.
So underneath here is not fully hollow, but there's a bit of a hollow patch here as well. Bit of a soakaway thing. Yeah. So when I dig through here, I'm only going to have to dig to about here, and then I'll hit that hole anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? So I've not got to dig from here all the way to there because I've already dug.
Well, do you know what your soil is? Makeup of it is. Is it clay?
Not a clue.
Is it clay?
When I dug this pond out, probably a foot of soil and coal. Yeah. And then it was just pure clay.
Yeah, clay's a bummer, isn't it?
Real bummer. But I was happy with the pond side of things, with being clay and solid and you know. But yeah, that's that. So let's have a look inside this puppy then, shall we?
So lots of brushes.
There's lots of brushes. Just lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of brushes. And down here we will have, hang on, it says, there's the pump, yeah.
So you put your pump in there, yeah?
I put my pump in there with a little basket on it.
Yep.
Just crammed all these sponges in. I mean, this is only temporary, obviously, because now I've got that 4-chamber multi-bay that we're going to go off our Kev at Dorset Clay. Thank you once again, Kev, for that bargain price on that, buddy. Much appreciated. So we're going to go off the vortex with that onto this multi-bay system here.
Right.
So hopefully I'll have all this space will be free then. So I'll be able to have my door here. So I'll be able to walk into here. This will be all free.
Yeah.
I'll have my multi-bay there, which then the UV will go on the back wall of the filter house and then through the shower this side instead of through this side. So then I'll have all this free. And I'll have my little window here as well, so I can have a look into the pond fruit filter house.
So you've seen Martin's koi pond build where he's got his bar and he's...
I've followed Martin from day go, basically, and he's done a fabulous job himself, mate. Yeah.
So it just shows you don't have to spend a lot of money, does it?
All my bricks and blocks are off the Facebook Marketplace, so I've only had to pay top whack for my sand and cement. Yeah. About that.
So tell us about what you're doing with this.
That's a moving bed.
Right.
The Graf Jack, the Bowden Reefer. They were throwing it away. And I'm like, you what? I'm throwing it away. I like that puppy. Put it to good use.
You know that the
like says, I was going to turn it into a moving bed, but now I've got this 4-chamber multi-system thing coming. Yeah. And I want to turn the end chamber into a moving bed, or I want to turn one of the chambers into a moving bed into it. So I've not got a great big thing like that. Do you know what I mean?
Because the Pond Guru did a video on how to turn one of these bins into a proper filter. Yeah. Which is really interesting. Because I think you can get some mini ones that you can make a bit smaller. Because you said that was a bit big, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah. Got a smaller bin here for that.
That'd be ideal, wouldn't it? Perfect size.
Just needs a clean out, bit of paint in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was thinking of using that for the moving bin, moving bed, moving bin, moving bed. But it's one of them now. I'm thinking now I've got this motor base system coming. I may as well just incorporate a moving bed into that, because I've got my vortex with the brushes anyway. So then from that it'll go through into the multi-base system, which will have brushes at the start, and then jack matting, alpha grog, then a moving bed maybe. I'm not sure, but something along them lines maybe. I won this from Nishigoi.
Oh. How much do you think that would set you back then?
10 kilogram sack of that.
So you're mixing it up a bit, are you?
I've got all sorts in here, mate. I'm just going to get up pellets together now and even yashiki. What we got here then?
So you got what, 3mm and 5mm bits?
There's only the Yoshiki Goi that's the small stuff.
Right.
Oh yeah, there is wheat germ in here, there is wheat germ in here. There's also wheat germ in this as well, Coppens. I've got Coppens growth,
Alright.
Coppens wheat germ, Kuckelbrook growth, the Nishigoi growth and colour, the Webox. Yeah, that's the Coppens wheat germ and growth. That's the Nishigoi.
You can smell the fish out of it, can't you?
You smell that, believe it or not. Wow, it's lovely. I love it. And that's my wheat germ.
Wheat germ.
Colby Koi, Sheffield. A new koi shop that's opening in spring.
Right.
And I myself have been invited to be the first to walk through his doors and get YouTube footage and video of the place.
Great.
For you guys. So that's just something that I was keeping under wraps, but is I think there might be a few of us going there. I'm just seeing if there'd be any interest in if anybody would want to come and, you know, see what's happening. But I always offer them a little bit, you know. The tubers are up, look. I love that one, it's a nice tuber, though it's a tuber that. And the Signet, mind you. Even the Ghost Koi, I like the big Ghost Koi as well. Ronnie and Reggie, there's some nice size crates. Unusual tuber coming up. That's done some rate changing in that. And I'm glad I've got the videos and pictures as well of the progress of it. The NND shower. Still got a lot of developing to do. They're still not quite 100% thingy, but they will come. They will come. Then what they don't have, I'll remove, but at the minute, they eat what I bang in. I don't like overfeeding them too much, obviously with the temperature swings and whatnot, but if you're going to take it, and it's only wheat germ, it's a lower protein pellet as well, so yeah, I've got to get some more Kuckelbrook. I'm going to get some more Kuckelbrook growth to mix in with this for next season. But last season they were getting 3 jugs a day. Really? That's 3 jugs a day I were doing.
That's a lot, isn't it?
Yeah. But then again, if they're having it and they're taking it, then bash it in them. I mean, like I said, I'm uneaten. You can get big koi uneaten.
Yeah. How old are them then?
How old?
Yeah.
Right then. So, when I was digging the pond out, I rescued the 2 ghosts,
Yeah.
the Ogon, I don't know what this one is. I'm not sure what this one is. Ginrin thingy, I'm really not sure. And then there's also the Yamatanishiki Deutsch show at the bottom there. Quite a good decent size. Came from my friend's partner's granddad passed away unfortunately, and he was a koi hobbyist. He had a nice decent sized koi pond bigger than this, and unfortunately his family were filling the pond in. They didn't know nothing about koi, they didn't have to look after him or whatever. There was also about 60 goldfish, a bunkin and whatnot in this pond. So I says, well, they were getting him away on Facebook, and I jumped straight on it, and I was like, nah mate, come on. I said I'll give you a drink on them, mate. So we come to an arrangement, sorted the price out, and I took the fish. Now this Ogon here is 10 years old, 11 years old. Basically the lady says the other koi range from 9 years to 12 years, she reckons. The fancy red tap goldfish, that's going. That's another one I'm moving on, that's going. As you can see guys, the big leather mirror carp's no longer in here. Neither is the F1 cruising carp. They've gone to the new home at Dinnington. But as you see, I was speaking to you earlier about the settlement on the pond.
Yeah,
at the bottom there's another thing. When building your ponds, you know, when you put your sand in, make sure you've got the correct compaction, so that when you fill up the weight of the water,
yeah,
that's what's crushed my sand in. And I was worried that in the bottom drain it was gonna like squash down the liner around the sides and pop off the bottom drain, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know, with the weight of the water and whatnot. Luckily it didn't do that. So there's just that corner there at mate, I've noticed I've got the problem. But down the line I am looking to drain this, bang the sand in, and get some insulation in here as well, because it's only underlaying liner from Wharf Aquatics. Big shout out to Wharf Aquatics, they're doing me a fantastic deal on the liner and underlay. And when I say deal, it was a deal that was steal. Like, you know, it's not a cheap liner and it's not the expensive liner. You know, it's one in between. So you're only at about 4 degrees. Well, we're 7 degrees out here, so I say we're about 3 or 4 degrees in the pond. Bit of wheat germ, not harm them. Alright, big berth for the first koi I brought, the Susui. I've always fed her like that. Look at the size on her now. Obviously if you overfeed and give them high protein, and then they will have problems with the digestive system. It's just a weak germ, a lower protein. You know they want it, they see they want it. So I've still got my CCTV camera to put up here yet as well.